Hey, it's Maddie.
And it's Carissa.
You're not watching the Disney Channel right now.
You're listening to
Dreadfully Twisted.
Do, do, do. The music plays now.
We're back! Woo! Sorry if we busted your eardrums.
It's all right. It did turn red on here, but I'll fix it.
Okay.
But we can't help it.
Yeah.
We're both excited just because she's going on vacation.
Yes.
And I'm going to be meeting Jared Padalecki from Supernatural in August, and I'm going to die. I'm so excited. God. I'm still like processing that thought.
I know.
It's just a lot. So we're both just excited. Woo.
Woo!
But we're going to bring you back down here in a minute. So live in this light part.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything that I saw this week or anything regarding to like news or anything around anywhere. So
Yeah.
I want to see if there's an update on that guy that found those boots in that pond and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I think there was an update about that Micah girl, too.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Can't remember what it was, though.
Yeah, I've been watching like all those videos and stuff, and it's crazy. I feel like there was something, though, because I feel like I sent you or saw a TikTok or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, wait, I think I do remember what it was. I was listening to another podcast today.
Yeah.
And they covered something that was in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like really looking up this place because there's like a memorial for like I don't know if I might cover this or not. It's like a spooky thing.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's like a strange spooky thing. But it's in I forget where it is. It's at Blue Knob State Forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2.5 hours away from here, but I was like, that'd be so fun to go to.
Yeah.
And like just like check out like this memorial and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, it's like
let's do it.
It's 2.5 hours away. So
road trip.
We have to do it like when we both have time.
Yeah. That would be so much fun though.
Yeah, because I think it's like in the Allegheny Mountains, which is part of the Appalachian Mountains.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Like exciting but terrifying at the
I
same
know,
time.
I was like, as soon as like they were talking about it, I was like, I want to go there.
I know, same. That'd be awesome.
And then we could do like a Patreon or whatever.
Yes.
Like, maybe do the case there or that episode there.
Yeah. Ow!
You know how fun that would be?
Internally screaming.
That would be
Yes, it definitely would be. It's a plan. We just gotta figure out when. One day. Yeah.
okay.
Yes. One day when
Yeah, that's really just it. Just wish my work wasn't an hour away from where I live. So irritating.
It is.
I really hope my work people don't listen to this. Things that I say would like definitely discriminate me.
Hey, it's okay. I don't think anybody likes driving. Or anyways.
Especially like people don't know how to drive.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
That's the funnest part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to rehinge.
Rehinging.
Rehinging.
I'm definitely gonna make us shirts.
Yes.
I just gotta get them and make them. But I want to make us shirts that say "What is wrong with you," and then I should make a shirt that says "Rehinge."
Yes. Definitely.
I will one of these days. One of these days. And talking is hard too.
Yes, talking is hard. We have so many quotes. I love it.
No.
We're just gonna keep getting more, I feel like.
Oh yeah, definitely when we come up with things.
Yep.
And then maybe do one that says or Dreadfully Twisted's back.
Back.
Again.
Get dreadfully twisted back. Tell your friends. That'll be on the back.
Yeah, oh my
That'll be so
gosh,
cute.
yes. I'm doing it.
Yes. I love our ideas.
Me too. As long as I actually do that. I will.
It'll happen.
I'm gonna do it.
Life is just hard. It is understandable.
I'm gonna do it. I'll make one, and I'll make another, and then I'll make another, and then I'll make another. I'm doing it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Maybe just heard me gulp my water down. I was like right in front of the microphone when I did that. I was like drinking water. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so loud.
ASMR.
No. Really gotta get it together. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay. Can we rehinge? I don't know. We're gonna try. Okay.
We're just silly goofy right now.
Yes. We're just some silly gooses.
Like being silly goofy.
Okay, so this case, I've literally been thinking about doing this one for a long time, and I just
I think since
haven't.
like we started.
Yeah, literally. I swear.
I remember like after like the first or second episode, you're like, I heard about this one. And I was like, I can't wait to hear it.
I know. Oh my god, it really was that long ago. I remember.
Yeah. Because I think I sent you a Snapchat the other day from like my memories.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was literally a year ago, like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It was that we recorded our second episode. It was crazy.
That's crazy. Because, like, I literally remember sending you that video as soon as I heard about it. I was like, oh my god, I gotta do this.
And, like, I honestly feel like, I know it's been like a year, but like I feel like we've grown so much just from a year ago. Like even just like personally, I feel like. But like also like this, like I'm so proud of you.
I know, me too.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'm proud of you. I love you. Sorry, best friend moment.
You needed that before this case.
Yes, yes, definitely. Okay. Now I need to stop laughing and smiling before I talk about this POS. Okay. Woo. Ma.
I don't know. I just had such a bad day yesterday, and like today wasn't that great. So like, just I don't know. Every time like we record or whatever, I just feel so much better because like
I know, same.
Even though like it's weird to say that, but like I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just like spending time together is like just makes life better.
I know. It literally makes my day.
You just like need friends like that. Like,
exactly.
Friends that, like no matter what you talk about or no matter what you do, like they energize you.
Exactly.
And I'm tearing up because like I'm getting so excited right now. But like it's true though.
It is true.
So find friends like that.
Exactly. Like find someone who will literally make your day a million times better, literally just by hanging out with them.
Really. And you could just be sitting there doing like absolutely nothing.
Exactly. You could sit there scrolling on your phone, like watching TV or something, like literally.
Just existing together.
Yeah.
So just a little PSA before we get into
Yes.
Okay, now we're actually gonna dive into the sadness here.
Time to dive in.
Every time we think that you can't read it right now.
Oh my god. I cannot take today seriously.
I feel like whenever we're in these moods, we need to do like a paranormal case.
I know.
Rehinging.
Okay, rehinging. I wonder how long we've been babbling on for.
9 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's okay. You need it before this though. Like you need like a little bit of a laughter.
Yeah.
And then we'll make you laugh again after.
Yes. So stay tuned.
Ooh.
Okay, so this case is
I don't know what's wrong with us right now.
we're having one of those days where literally everything is funny and we can't like get it together to stop laughing, and we just looked at each other and started cracking up.
I just thought of like when you said splash. I don't know why I started drinking. I was about to drink water. I feel like you just need to get into it at this point.
Yeah.
Just dive right in.
Diving in.
I'm not gonna look at you while you start because I feel like I'm just gonna keep laughing.
Okay. Okay, this is about the Horrorcore Killer. Oh wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
You always say it so like happy.
The Horrorcore Killer Imagination.
It's like announcing it before. Like,
I know. And it's like the most like gruesome cases after. It's like
we don't really like mean to do that. It's just I don't know.
yeah, it just comes out that way. It's like to lift up the already sad.
Yeah. We try. Even though you just like heard us laughing for like 11 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
So sorry about that. Oh, but you need it before sad, depressing case.
I gotta put that. Okay, so yeah. The Horrorcore Killer, and also known as the Farmville Murders. So some people might know
Farmville
him because of that. But
just a funny thing. Farmville reminds me of that game on Facebook.
oh my god, yeah, Farmville. I used to play that.
But I wonder why it's considered two different. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Because that's like completely different things.
I know.
That's interesting.
Well, that's why. Okay. If it's not in here, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because I don't remember if I did or not. But
that's okay. I do that so much whenever like my last case that we did, the 2-parter, I like screenshotted so much, and then I was like, I have to add this in, and I was like, I have to add this in, I have to add this in. Yep. I was like, I'm not gonna remember to add this in. I know. It's like you find so much whenever you're researching. Yeah. After you already got like most of it done.
Okay. Richard McCroskey was born on December 26, 1988, and grew up in Hayward, California, a suburb of San Francisco. He was often bullied for his weight and red hair. He also struggled to make friends as a child and instead took refuge in an online community of horrorcore fans. So, I'm going to explain what horrorcore is for everybody.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
I think having red hair is really cool.
Exactly.
So if you bully anybody about having red hair, don't.
Like,
and then
exactly.
And then 2, kids are mean.
Exactly. Like,
there's no reason to be mean.
It literally is so much easier to be nice. Like, yeah, seriously.
It costs $0 to be nice.
Literally. Like, you have no idea what other people are going through, so be nice.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is horrorcore?
Okay. Horrorcore is a subgenre of hip-hop that emerged in the late 1980s and early 90s, known for its horror elements and macabre...
I think that's pronounced macabre. Or wait. You pronounce that?
I think
macabre? Macabre?
Whatever
one it is.
And explicit lyrics about disturbing concepts such as violence, murder, the occult. Why'd I say that weird? The occult.
Talking is hard.
Talking is hard. And psychological distress. It shares themes with horror films, dark literature, urban legends, and true crime. Despite the controversial content, the vast majority of artists and fans enjoy the genre as a form of entertainment and self-expression without engaging in violent or criminal behavior. Some notable horrorcore artists include artists such as Insane Clown Posse, which is funny.
Which is what we covered.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about that. Grave Diggers. I've not heard of them, but sounds like they're very horrorcore.
Yeah.
As well as contemporary acts like Tech Nine.
Oh,
we went to see him. He was there.
He's a horrorcore? I thought he was just a rapper.
I know, me too. I guess maybe some of his songs. I know not all of them were. That's for sure. Because the ones that he played definitely weren't.
Well, also Tech Nine's been around for like ever.
That's true. He has millions of songs.
Started out as that and then formed into something else. Because he also has a song with Falling in Reverse.
Yeah. Okay. Necro and Brother Lynch Hung.
Oh. Okay.
I just knew I was gonna laugh when I said that because I just couldn't take myself seriously.
Because you could take it in different ways.
Yeah.
You can take it in like this, like a sexual way, I'm guessing, and then you could take it in like the not good way. Like, I mean, neither of them are like good ways, but like the other way, you know?
Okay. Rehinging. Behind the internet, the normally shy and awkward young man took on the role of Psycho Sam, a murder-obsessed psychopath with a love for gore. In his song, The Voice, Richard raps, "I love the sight of a body that's rotten and decayed. It's what I think about when I'm stalking my prey."
Oh.
Yikes.
I think you got some stuff to unpack there.
Yeah. It was through his online persona and minor celebrity in the world of horrorcore that Richard met 16-year-old Emma Niederbrock. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. A fellow fan of the genre. The two struck up a friendly... That's not what that says.
That's okay. Talking is hard.
Talking is hard.
Also, is like following your notes.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Exactly.
So you're like trying to like move so fast with your brain, but you can't.
Yeah. My brain moves faster than my eyes, or my eyes move faster than my brain.
My brain moves faster than what my mouth does.
Yeah.
So then I stutter, and then I don't pronounce things right because I just can't cohesively all at once do something.
Yeah, literally.
It's like my brain's always like 1,000,000 miles per minute while my mouth is like lower than that. It's hard.
It is. Talking is hard. Thinking is hard. The two struck up a friendship that eventually turned into a romantic
Romantic relationship?
Yeah, romantic relationship.
I can cut that out if you want to read that.
Okay. The two struck up a friendship that eventually turned into a romantic relationship. On September 6, 2009, roughly a year after first striking up an online relationship with Emma McCroskey. Oh, wait, sorry. Roughly a year after striking up an online relationship with Emma, Richard, I put his last name instead of his first name.
Okay.
Richard flew from Castro Valley, California to Richmond, Virginia to meet her and attend a music festival. It was said that upon seeing Richard at the airport, the teenage girl was disappointed with her online boyfriend, quickly losing interest in him.
I think I know this
Yeah.
case.
The confident, boisterous Psycho Sam that Emma had become infatuated with was in reality a shy, insecure 20-year-old who struggled to make connections with others outside the virtual world. Despite this lack of spark, Richard still accompanied Emma, her parents, and her friend, 18-year-old Melanie Wells, to Strictly for the Wicked, a horrorcore music festival over 600 miles away in Detroit, Michigan, which the group had planned to attend. Attendees at the festival report seeing both Emma and Richard, who were unrecognizable members of the horrorcore music scene, but nobody recalled seeing the two together at any time. In fact, one of Emma's friends, horrorcore rapper Rizackle, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, but if it's not,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Recalls a conversation she had with the teenager in which Emma claimed that Richard was creeping her out. Richard felt like he brought her across the country only for her to reject him, and this angered him. After the concert concluded, the group returned to the Niederbrook home in Farmville.
That's why.
Yeah. And planned to spend a few days hanging out at Emma's house before Richard and Melanie returned home.
Okay. If you're a guy and the girl that you thought was interested in you isn't interested anymore, get over it. Move on. There's other people.
Literally.
It's just she's not the one for you and you're not the one for her.
Exactly.
So don't go do what you're about to do, because I know this case, yeah, because I
Yeah.
saw this on TikTok and stuff. I didn't
Mhm.
realize it was this one.
Yeah. Just get over it. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah. It's nothing against you. It's just you guys just don't have that spark, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, like, and it's okay to, like, be disappointed. Like, just, you can't really, like, get angry. I mean, like,
It's okay to feel angry
Yeah.
at first, and it's okay to be disappointed, but
don't hold that grudge. Like,
don't hold that
yeah.
grudge, and don't do what he's gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's very uncalled for.
Yeah,
You just need to be heartbroken for a minute, and then heal, and then move on.
exactly. You'll find your person, buddy. Just leave it be.
Yeah.
But upon their return to Farmville, Richard's anger and confusion about his relationship with Emma only continued to fester. Believing he and Emma were in an exclusive relationship, Richard was upset to discover that his supposed girlfriend apparently wanted nothing to do with him anymore. This is where, he's, kind of, delulu a little bit, because, clearly, if she wasn't spending time with you at the concert, she isn't your girlfriend. I mean,
yeah, and
you didn't make it official. That's, in his own head. He's thinking that they're together, but they're not.
And another thing, just because you meet somebody online and you're friends, or you think you're in a relationship online, doesn't mean that's going to be the same exact thing whenever you meet in person.
Exactly.
You don't know what that person's like until you meet them in person. So then you don't know where you stand. So I would wait till you're in person to figure that out. And if you don't click, you don't click.
Exactly.
And then you just, like I said, have the heartbreak, but heal, learn from it, and then move on. I understand like some of the feelings, but kind of being over the top.
Yeah. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. I think that's how the song goes. Okay, rehinging. Had to break out into song.
You're good. By the way, what is your shirt? Is it a scary movie? The Strangers. Okay, because I was like, I think that's a scary movie.
Yeah. Have you seen this one?
No.
Have you seen any of them?
No. Never even heard of it until you mentioned it the other week whenever you went with your mom.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I know what we're watching soon.
Along with that other movie from the Black Metal Murder.
Yeah, yes.
We still need to watch that movie.
Exactly, we do. Oh my god. This one is definitely terrifying.
Really?
Especially the first time, the first one. Because the whole concept is literally just terrifying.
We'll have to watch it.
Yes.
When we get back into our movie nights.
Yes. Which we definitely need to do. ASAP.
Yeah. Yep. You probably hear Luca.
Yeah. Featuring Luca.
Again. Maybe he'll say hi again.
Yeah. Woof, woof.
I thought he was coming. I was like, he's going to come running out here and start barking.
Okay, this is where it gets heavy. So, this is what happens.
Okay.
We're just going to jump right into it. In the early morning hours of September 14th, 2009, Richard McCroskey used a ball pen hammer to murder Emma, Melanie, and Emma's mother, Deborah Kelly, who were the only occupants in the house. Despite joining the road trip to Detroit, Emma's father, Mark Niederbrock, who did not live in the family home because he was divorced from Deborah. Each victim was bludgeoned in their sleep and were incapacitated so quickly that none showed any defensive wounds. However horrific, this violence was only the beginning in a series of bizarre events that preceded Richard's eventual arrest. That's so sad.
Yeah, how low do you have to be to kill somebody in there?
Literally. And you literally killed her mom for what?
There. Probably.
Literally. And her friend. Literally everybody is so innocent, in this story. So sad.
There's no reason to do that. Just leave.
He also should have got some help because he's clearly a little delulu.
Yeah. But, after doing Steven Spader and Christopher Gribble, I don't know how much help is actual help to some people.
Yeah.
Because, like, they got all the help in the world.
That's
And
true.
they still turned out to be terrible people.
That's true.
So it's a 50-50 here.
Mm-hmm.
He got help, he might have became a better person, or he might.
Yeah.
So it's really, you never know. It's just a toss-up there.
200 miles from Farmville in Inwood, West Virginia, Thomas and Kathleen Wells were worried that they hadn't heard from their daughter for a few days. Repeated calls to Melanie's cell phone went unanswered, and nobody was picking up the phone at the Niederbrock house. On September 16th, the day his daughter was sent to return home, Thomas drove to Emma's house and waited outside for over 7 hours before eventually giving up and driving back. I know.
I can't even imagine that.
200 miles from Farmville in Inwood, West Virginia, Thomas and Kathleen... oh, wait. Oh, my God. I already read that. Sorry.
It's
okay. Okay. After getting no answers from police, Kathleen called Mark Niederbrock, who lived in nearby Pamplin, Virginia, and asked him to check on the house in Farmville. Mark assured her that he would drive down there and call her when he found out what was going on. But Kathleen would never hear back from Mark. When Kathleen would not get a hold of Mark on September 18th, she again called the police and convinced them to return to the house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember what happens. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean
No, that's okay.
I was just like, oh, yeah, yeah, we'll find out. But
yeah.
I forgot how horrific this case was.
It really is. Just after 3 p.m., officers arrived at the home and made entry through the front door, which Richard had left unlocked. As soon as they opened the door, they were immediately hit with a foul odor of decay and discovered the bodies of Emma, Deborah, Melanie, and Mark. In the early morning hours of September 18th, Richard had driven a Honda sedan into a ditch, and an officer arrived with a tow truck to assist him. When asked whose car it was, Richard told the officer that it belonged to his girlfriend's father. In actuality, he had stolen the car from Mark Niederbrock shortly after murdering him. The officer issued him a ticket for driving without a license, and the car was impounded. During his conversation with the officer and tow truck driver, he mentioned that he was driving to the airport to catch a flight to California. Later that day, when the responding officer heard that investigators were looking for Richard, he immediately shared that the young man was planning to fly out of Richmond, which helped investigators in their search for the suspect. For their suspect.
Yeah.
In the early morning hours of September 19th, officers apprehended Richard McCloskey, who was spending the night in the airport's baggage claim area while awaiting his flight the next day. On September 20th, 2009, the day after he was arrested in connection with the quadruple homicide, Richard McCloskey pled guilty on 2 counts of capital murder and 2 counts of first-degree murder. In exchange for pleading guilty, he was spared the death penalty and was ultimately given 4 life sentences. After his arrest, Richard confessed to his lawyer what had happened. Around 3 a.m. on the morning of September 15th, Richard first killed Melanie in the downstairs What? In the downstairs Richard room? Oh my God. Now my head is like just putting together sentences that aren't even...
It's just like, here's a word.
Yeah. Okay. Dang, I was doing good too.
It always happens to the best of us.
I do.
Your brain's like, this is a word.
Yeah.
It's really not. And you're like, yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm going to restart that sentence. Around 3 a.m. on the morning of September 15th, Richard first killed Melanie in the downstairs living room. Then he snuck upstairs and bludgeoned Deborah. Finally, he crept into Emma's bedroom and killed her as well.
Doesn't make sense to me. If your grudge was against Emma, why kill Melanie
I know, literally.
and Deborah first?
Exactly.
Maybe because he thought if he did that, then they wouldn't come to help
Yeah. I don't
Emma.
know.
Doesn't make sense.
Who knows what he was thinking?
Well, obviously he's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath.
And Delulu. Delulu psychopath. Richard then remained inside of the house with the 3 bodies of his victims until September 17th. That was 2 days.
Yeah. That's why I said, oh my God, I remember what happened.
Yeah.
Because he literally just hung out in the house with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's horrifying.
That literally is disturbing. Like, you literally probably like walk past them and ugh. I don't even want to know.
No, I don't either.
No. That evening, Mark Niederbrock entered the home to check on his family and was blindsided by the young man who beat him to death with a wood-splitting maul. Wow.
Yeah.
After slaughtering Mark, Richard decided that he couldn't remain in the house and dragged Melanie's body into Emma's room before fleeing the scene in Mark's car. Killer also provided a motive for the murders, explaining that Emma was his target because she had made him feel rejected, and he chose to kill the others to leave no witnesses. I hate you.
I hate you. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Richard McCroskey committed this quadruple homicide because he was a deeply disturbed man who had endured a life of... Oh my God, I can't even pronounce this word. Ostracization. You know what? Ridicule. We're just gonna call it ridicule. Okay. And when the only girl who had ever expressed interest in him was repulsed by him when they met in person, McCroskey lost control and went on the kind of killing spree he had frequently fantasized about in his songs. Richard is currently incarcerated at the Green Rock Correctional Center in Patham, Virginia. Though he has refused to give interviews to the media, in an interview given by one of his former cellmates, it was revealed that McCroskey is remorseful for his crimes and does not discuss them with pride. Poor young, beautiful souls taking far too early.
Still did it though, so you're still a piece of crap.
Literally.
Like, why even do that?
What is wrong with you?
There was literally no reason to even act on doing any of that.
Just because he was butthurt that she didn't like him.
Yeah. Get over it.
Stake in my head.
Right? Because, like, you really don't have to do that. And then, like, even though you may be remorseful about it, it doesn't mean that, like,
exactly.
It's not going to go back to, like, they're not going to come back.
Exactly.
So, like, you killed 4 people for no reason whenever you could have just left.
Yeah.
Could have just went home.
Yep. Well, that was that. Just take a second to digest all that information.
Yeah.
Crazy one.
Yeah, because whenever you... Like, I didn't know it was known as the Horrorcore Killer. I thought it was something else. Because I've heard it before. I just can't remember where I heard it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I probably hear Luca running around with his little paws hitting the floor.
He's playing.
Oh. That's the end of this episode.
Don't forget to follow our social media.
Yeah, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Dreadfully Twisted Pod. You can email us your stories, whether it's true crime or paranormal stories that you want to share with us that happened in your life or people around you. You can send those to our email at dreadfullytwistedpodcast@gmail.com, or you can post it on our Reddit page, which is r/dreadfully-twistedpod, or you can also DM us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can listen on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Amazon Music, and YouTube. I think I'm missing one. I think that's all. And then you can rate us on Spotify if you would wish to. We recommend 5 stars.
5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars. Just because that really helps us get out there. It helps us stay in the charts as well as like sharing us with your friends and family. Just helping us get the podcast out there and helping us grow and tell these stories that need to be told. And also, it just helps the podcast out on Spotify, please. Because people see, like, 5 stars. They'll know we're a good podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And send us some cases that you hear about that we don't know. Or, like, well, you don't know if we don't know. But just send us any case. Like, send us anything.
any case that you would like us to cover, please send it to us. And then we will cover it. It would also help us like get ideas just to know like what you guys want to listen to or what you guys like to hear or what you guys want to learn about. It could be paranormal, it could be true crime, it could be just anything strange, spooky, cryptids, literally anything that's like underneath the spooky umbrella. So yeah, and so anything else?
Be a good person.
Don't be like Richard.
Yeah, or any of these people that we cover.
If somebody breaks your heart, heal.
Yes.
Be in the heartbreak.
Time to heal by yourself or with your family or whatever, friends.
Yeah, before reacting on any of your emotions.
Yes.
So.
And get some help if you think you're going to do something like that, please.
Yes, if you feel like there's something wrong, get some help. Check in on your friends. If anybody else is acting suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Get them help. Check in on your friends. Make sure they're all good. And yeah, be a good person.
Yes.
That's all we ask for.
We love you.
We love you. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.